A new bill introduced to the legislature's Judiciary Committee wants to ensure law enforcement stays honest. As NTV's Alex Whitney reports, the bill aims to make the use of deception illegal when questioning a minor.
How should law enforcement interact with those that are under the age of 18? That's the question being posed to the legislature's Judiciary Committee as they consider a number of bills that regard minors interacting with our justice system.
Protecting the most vulnerable in our justice system was the prevailing thought behind all of the bills that made their way in front of the Judiciary Committee Wednesday afternoon. Some dealt with juveniles already in custody. LB 810, introduced by Senator John Kavanaugh, modifies reporting requirements for room confinement in juvenile facilities to require reporting of all confinements, even those under an hour. LB 946, introduced by Senator Justin Wayne, would prohibit the prescription of off-label medications to certain juveniles. Senator Wayne expressed concerns about the effects that certain off-label medications, especially psychotropic medications, could be having on minors at juvenile facilities. But a number of opponents to the bill, including the Nebraska Hospital Association and DHHS, testified against LB 946.
Many of the medications are approved and on-label, but they're for a specific indication or age group. So, for example, antidepressant might be approved for depression but not anxiety, and yet in the literature there's ample evidence that the medication helps with both.
Another bill introduced to the committee is hoping to keep law enforcement honest when dealing with minors. LB 732, introduced by Senator John Kavanaugh, would prohibit the use of deception by peace officers when questioning a minor, something that he and proponents of the bill say destroys trust in the justice system and leads to a concerning number of false confessions.
I think a lot of us think, why would anybody ever admit to something that they didn't do? And I'm telling you that it's a reality, that it happens all the time. That really confessions and eyewitness evidence are the worst kinds of evidence because there's all kinds of reasons why it can be tainted.
Opponents of the bill included a representative of Nebraska's largest police union who argued that officers do not lie intentionally to elicit false confessions, and that LB 732 would take away useful tools for officers during investigations.
Ultimately, all we want to do is find out the truth. Now, if we happen to use this deceptive tactic, it might just be to go ahead and see what kind of body language that we're going to get from it. It doesn't mean we're going to use that.
Now, these bills right now, just having their committee hearing, they haven't quite made it to the floor for a general debate, but stay tuned. We'll be continuing to follow these bills and all of the other ones making their way through the legislature to let you know how they might affect you at home. Reporting here from Lincoln, I'm Alex Whitney.